What if I told you the richest family in the world is not on Instagram, not in the news, and not even on the Forbes list the way you expect? No flashy cars, no billionaire tweets, no viral interviews. Yet they control trillions of dollars behind the scenes. Banks, governments, wars, markets. And chances are they've influenced your life without you even knowing it. This is the story of the world's most powerful old money family. When we think of wealth today, we think of names like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, or Warren Buffett. But that's new money. Old money is different. Old money doesn't show off. It doesn't chase attention. It builds power quietly over generations. And no family represents this better than the Rothschild family. For over 200 years, they've been surrounded by mystery, power, and influence. Some call them financial geniuses. Others call them shadow rulers of the world. So today, we're breaking it all down in simple terms: who they are, how they built their wealth, and why people believe they control global finance. Let's get into it. The story starts in the 1700s, in a small place in Germany. A man named Meyer Amschel Rothschild was born into a poor Jewish family. At that time, Jews faced heavy restrictions. They couldn't own land. They couldn't enter many professions. So Meyer did something smart. He got into money handling and banking. He started small, dealing coins and rare items. But he had a vision much bigger than his situation. Instead of building a business in one place, he used his 5 sons to expand across Europe. Each son was sent to a major city: London, Paris, Vienna, Naples, Frankfurt. This was genius, because now the Rothschild family had a financial network across Europe. Before the internet, before phones, they created one of the fastest communication and money systems in the world. The moment that changed everything came during the Napoleonic Wars. Wars are expensive. Governments need money, fast. And guess who had it? The Rothschilds. They started lending huge amounts of money to governments. But here's the smart part. They didn't just lend money. They controlled how money moved between countries. There's a famous story about the Battle of Waterloo. Nathan Rothschild, based in London, reportedly got news of the battle's outcome before anyone else. While others panicked, he made strategic moves in the stock market. And when the truth came out, he made an enormous profit. Whether the story is exaggerated or not, one thing is clear: the Rothschilds mastered information plus money equals power. Over time, the Rothschild family became the bankers of governments. They funded wars, railways, infrastructure, entire economies. They were involved in building major projects like rail systems across Europe, mining industries, early global trade networks. They didn't just make money. They built systems that made money. And unlike modern billionaires, they stayed private. No interviews, no public drama, no social media, just quiet influence. By the 1800s, they were considered the most powerful financial family in the world. Now here's where things get interesting, because when a family has massive wealth, global connections, and stays extremely private, people start asking questions. Over time, many theories started spreading, like they control central banks, they influence governments, they manipulate global markets. But let's be real, there's no solid proof that they control everything. However, they were deeply connected to powerful institutions. And when you mix secrecy plus wealth plus history, it creates mystery. That's why the Rothschild name still comes up in conversations about global power today. So, are they still the richest family today? Not exactly in the way people think. Their wealth is spread across investments, private companies, assets that aren't publicly listed. Unlike modern billionaires, their money is not easy to track. Today, different branches of the family still operate in finance, banking, and investments, but they are not as publicly dominant as before. Still, their legacy remains powerful because they changed how global finance works. Here's the key lesson. Old money plays a different game. New money shows wealth, builds personal brands, takes big public risks. Old money stays quiet, protects wealth, thinks in generations. The Rothschilds didn't just build wealth, they built systems that survive centuries. That's the real difference. So, are they secretly controlling the world? Probably not in the way the internet says. But are they one of the most powerful financial families in history? Absolutely. Their story teaches us something important. Wealth isn't just about money. It's about information, timing, networks, and long-term thinking. And sometimes the people with the most power are the ones you hear about the least.